Check, check, check. Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is Starship Adventures, the sights and sounds of Earth. It's 9:10 on the East Coast, 6:10 out on the West, and we're watching to see what's going on out there. And tonight, we're going to go through all the top headlines. We're going to catch views and scenes from all around the country and even the world in some respects. So stay with us tonight. It's going to be a great show. All right, first of all, we've got a lot of watches and warnings tonight in the Midwest. You can see a big complex of storms right now on radar Omega, right near Granite Falls. You can see here, this is a radar indicated tornado warning this is western Rainville and north central Redwood and east central Yellow Medicine counties. And that is going to be in Minnesota. To show you where this is, it's way out there. Okay, so there we go. We're staying here. We've got one storm chaser on this. That's the one that's in the upper left over here, so we watching that. Where's our other storm chaser? Well, our other one is right here. This is Freddie McKinney, and he is watching a lowering right now. There you go. He's watching a lowering right now. And he is on one that is currently, I believe, severe thunderstorm warned. And he is in Ainsworth. That's northern Browns County, Ainsworth, Nebraska. Ainsworth, Nebraska. And there you go. So we're watching that one. That's going to be that lowering you see there in the middle. So we got two different storm chasers out here. That third one is this stationary camera down here looking towards the horizon where these storms are coming in. And that's what we have for cameras right now over here on radar Omega. We've got a little disturbance out here on the North Carolina coast that we're watching. Some flooding going on there, and you can see here we've got some counties without electricity. Dinwiddle County now 2,700 people without electricity. Sussex County 716, and over here you've got Amelia County with 767 people without electricity. Some others also, there's 4 or 5 counties here. So there's another one, Nottoway County, with over 1,000 people without power. So this has come through pretty hard here. Let's put the rain on, and you can see the storm coming out. There's only finally just one severe thunderstorm warning right now, just north of Newport News, near Virginia Beach. And all this is exiting from the Outer Banks down here, all the way up through Virginia Beach and up here. It's going way on up here too, coming in just south of Washington up there. So this is a big complex here. Let's take a look. Is there anything north of that? No, that's pretty much the extent of it there. And behind it, nope, not a lot going on. So this is our big push right now, this big mess right here. And we've got we got a flash flood warning with a special weather statement down here. And also flash flood warnings up here near Petersburg. This is an area where we had flash flood warnings not long ago, and here we've got flash flood warnings again. So, oh, okay. Anyway, also had a great day today. We had a little cat that wandered up here to the house, and this little kitty was part of a brood from a neighbor that moved away and died. And this cat had a single kitten, and today was the day. The kitten was starting to wander around and starting to do some dangerous things, and my call screener at work took the cat. She adopted it, And this is the second cat she's adopted from us, and her third rescue. And it went really well today. I brought the cat into work and gave it to her, and was very, very happy. She was very happy with the cat. And I always love when a cat gets a new home,
Forever home.
a forever home. I mean, it makes a big deal. It's a big deal to me because that cat will now live a long, normal, wonderful life.
She's a little Siamese.
Yep, she's a little baby
You know who
Siamese.
the father is.
Yeah, we know the mother, and we know one of the two. We know the father is one of two Siamese cats that come through here from time to time, and so we know, we know who they are. The mother, we're taming her right now. We've been working on her. She's very feral, and we should be able to grab her and put her in a cage here before long and take her and get her fixed. And then we'll be back to every single cat here being fixed again, because that's how we do it here. That's how we roll. All right. It takes time to tame them and get their babies adopted and everything else.
They can't be milked.
Yeah. You have to wait till a certain time in the process. Boy, these are little storms, but they are powerful. Let's take a look at this one on the split. It's really hard to see it when you guys. I really don't. I can't use the split when I'm doing the camera like this. So let's just do. Let me just switch this over to high res. Do we see anything on high res velocity? Yeah, there's a little bit of a couplet there, but not a defined one, not a real good one for sure.
I think Bethany's taking her pants off. What is she doing?
Oh, are you talking about upper center?
No, she's walking like a zombie.
Yeah, upper center there. That's Philadelphia. That's Kingston. I mean it is what it is. The upper right there, I don't know. I had two different shots of what's going on with the three officers that were killed by the explosion. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute. I had two views of that, and they both went back to their newsrooms. So there you go. I'm trying to see what else we have here, if there's anybody live with that. All right, let's see. I'm going to change these out real quick. Just give me a second here. There is a few live views. There's a processional going on. They're getting the bodies to where they're going to be for the night. And as you know, anytime a law enforcement officer, a firefighter, EMS, whatever, someone who's one of our public safety people is killed in the line of duty, they will procession them all the way to the grave. They'll never travel alone again. They go to each. If they go to the ME, it's a procession to the ME. If it's a whatever, it's the way they do it. I actually did honor guard stuff here with my fire department, and I went to funerals all over the state of Florida for firefighters, and got to meet wonderful guys from around the country, dressed in their absolute best, giving respect to someone who's given it all, and. I'm surprised that green car is not wrecked the way he comes down this road sometimes. There, I said it on the air.
Oh, that's the M&M car. We called it on my channel.
Yeah. We got a guy lives down our street. He drives a nice Mustang, and but he comes down this dirt road so fast. I know he's messing it up. And I guarantee what it is he's behind on the payments, and the repo guy don't know where he's at. And he's giving it back anyway, so he don't care. That's usually the case. When people start beating their own shit up, it's because they're going to give it back anyway. And they have no respect for nothing. Anyway, yeah, we're going to do seismic. We're going to check news. I got so much stuff going on. Let me see. By the way, I got the FT8 monitor up for those ham radio guys that are in here. Oh, let me get my chat room going here. I gotta switch feeds. I'm sitting here looking at a dead chat room. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm looking at a dead chat room. Let me look at the one you guys are actually sitting in right now. That would help. Thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight. I gotta change that to live chat. Always change it to live chat if you guys think about it, because sometimes you'll miss out on stuff if you don't. If you get in a real busy chat room, well, then sometimes you have to do it. But all right, there we go. Ding ding and red. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, I gotta blow this up. I can't see it. There we go. Well, they're not saying much about what blew up or how it blew up or any of that kind of stuff. We don't have anything on any of that right now. So that's that. It was a I believe it was at a training center, training building, or somewhere like that where they do this. And you're going to say, well, why do cops have high explosives? Well, that's a good question to ask, but I'm going to tell you why. Sometimes you use explosives to neutralize explosives. That's number one. Number two, sometimes explosives are evidence. That's number two. And you also have some situations where they do have some very low-level explosives, like flashbangs and things like that. But generally speaking, law enforcement does not have any kind of offensive explosive weaponry like mortars or anything like that. So this more than likely was a training aid that malfunctioned, or it could have been some light ordnance that went off, and a bunch of it went off all at once. I'm not sure exactly what happened. We're going to hopefully find out. They may just never tell us. You know how it is. But yeah, that's what's going on tonight. It's Friday night. I don't expect that big a crowd. Friday night's a tough night. A lot of people are doing stuff on Friday nights. I got Carlotta Alata behind me, at Carlotta Alata. Thank you for being here.
There's one of the biddies.
What are you talking about?
There's one of the brood.
Is that over on her channel right now?
It's a short.
Oh, okay. Talking Life with Nick is doing a hatch cam, and I'll throw the link in later as we get.
Yeah, that's done.
Yeah. They're hatched now. It's a chick cam, I guess you would call it. Is that what you would call it? A chick cam? I don't know. All right, yeah. Look at that, boy. We got a hell of a J hook forming up on this one. The storm chaser on this one is Freddie McKinney, and he's the one in the middle over here, and he's watching. We've got a lowering. We've got a J hook. And let's see, do we have a couplet? Well, we've got one starting. Look at this. We've got opposing winds right next to each other into a clear notch here. And they just issued a tornado warning for this. Now, radar indicated tornado issued in 1.25 inch hail. That's $half size. And also now the severe thunderstorm warning has also been extended for this area with 50-mile-an-hour winds. So all that going on right here, and we do have our storm chaser right on this thing. Here's the full screen. We're looking for rotation and lowering. While we're watching this here, looking for a lowering, also a sunset going on in the background. Some beautiful shots here. While we're watching this real quick, I just want to mention the FT8 live stream is up. I'm going to run that for a while. The 7.2 live stream, remember that one from the other night? Yeah, it's been up for 2 days now. It's had almost 10,000 views, guys. And the average view time is way up there. For those of you who left that on, or those of you who helped me out over there, you know who you are. I really appreciate it. That's true. It's very hard to get in trouble at home as long as you're careful what you do on the internet. But yeah, there you go. All right, I'm looking for, believe it or not, I'm looking for stuff on the those two officers. I'm trying to find. I think the processional obviously is over at this point. They did a press conference, and that's all I'm getting is like 2 videos.
No. That's why it's never be the same people. There's two. Not like that going up in front of the house.
Yep, tell me about it. That's the wife of a police officer's worst nightmare is that cop car pulling up in front of the house, and your husband doesn't get out, so another cop does. And you look, he's got stripes on his arm. He's not there to deliver good news. Guys, we've got one. Look at this. We've got a tornado, guys. I think. I'm pretty sure. It looks like a rotation up there. I don't know. That could be an optical effect. But doesn't that look like a little shoestring coming down? I don't know. Let's take a look at the storm on this latest pass. There's your, there it is. I mean, we have all the ingredients for one. Let's go back and take a look at the high-res reflectivity. And yes, there's your J-hook. Very, very pronounced J-hook coming right around into there. Your tornado is sitting right there. And he is right in front of this thing. And it's trying to drop out of the clouds right now as we speak. And here we go. Great shots coming in from our storm chaser, our Freddie McKinney. Freddie McKinney is our storm chaser on this one. This is Starship Adventures. We are live with storm chasers all across the place here, looking around. We're in the plains here, northern plains. This one is Johnstown, Nebraska. Johnstown, Nebraska. Sorry, I'm not that good with remembering all the names of these places. I try. It is trying to produce one right now. It's doing its thing.
Big Big said you gotta have 40 subs today.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the other channel over there did real good last night on subs, like 85 new subs or something over there. Really happy with that. It's so hard to get subs. That's like the big thing over here on YouTube. But I've still got 44 people over there. I think I'm gonna go over there and put that we're live over here and see how that goes. I just got to go get our link here real quick. There we go. All right, yeah, I'm letting everybody know over there, and I'm going to pin that to the top. Okay, so there we go. That is now pinned to the top. The link to this video is now pinned in that one. So maybe we'll get some more folks stopping by over here. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's over on Starship After Dark. Starship After Dark is basically like our backup channel. It's a backup channel, is what it is. There's the link to that video over there. And if you haven't given me a sub over there, I'd appreciate it. All right, and we're watching this. This thing is trying to produce a tornado right in front of us, guys. It's right up there. You see it? It's almost dead center frame, just to the right of dead center frame. There is a rotating cloud right there that's trying to make a tornado. And all the ingredients are there. This thing's going to overtake him here before long. The upper left and upper right are shots of the law enforcement officers being processioned from place to place. I've got that up. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes, but we're covering this tornado here first. See what this is all about. Aw.
Oh, look at her girl. Oh,
She sent me a video of the little kitty.
that's not time to snuggles. Time for snuggles.
Yeah. Let me play it again for you guys.
Gosh, here's that shit we had there crying for.
There you go. She's with her new home and her new family. I'm so happy for her. That's her new mama. So happy for her. That kitty now gets a great life. They're a great family for cats over there. Yeah, that's their babies. They don't have any babies yet, so that's their babies. So, yeah, you know what all the baby meant. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's a cool lowering we're watching right here. Let's go back and take a quick look at the radar. Look at the hook on this thing. Holy shit! Look at the hook on that thing. Oh man, that's a hell of a hook. Let's take a look at this thing on the radio velocity. This is going to show us a couplet. Look at that couplet, guys. We do now have a couplet. This thing is going to drop a tornado. Look at this. We've got our couplet here. We've got our wind coming around like this. So we've got our tornado sitting right there. It's there. It's right there. Holy shit. There it is. Boom. See it pop up? All we're waiting for now is it to pop down at this point. I don't know why I'm getting the same feed on both of these storm chasers now. I don't understand why that is. Oh no, wait, there we go. I see what was happening. Okay, so let's go back to him and go full screen again. This is Freddie McKinney. He's in Johnstown, Nebraska, and we've got a lowering he's chasing, and he's trying to get in position. This thing is catching up to him quick, and it's just about to drop a tornado right on him. So he's being real careful right now to position his vehicle so he can get out of there and go the right way quick, because this thing is overtaking him pretty quick. We got rain on the left, and of course rain in the background back there too. This thing will usually spawn right out ahead of the rain, although sometimes it'll spawn down inside the rain, as you guys know, and we'll get one that is referred to as rain wrapped. Come on, internet. That facility you're seeing in the upper right, that is the facility where the explosion happened there, and they've been showing that through the afternoon. You don't really see any damage or anything, but that's where it happened. It's like a training facility or some kind of facility. You can see the fire truck there, but that's where it happened. But I've yet to see any damage in these videos. Videos on the left are showing a processional where anytime these guys are moved around, they're going to do a full attention, where they drive and, a processional basically. I mean, I don't know what else to call it. I mean, to lose 3 guys in the same day, that's tragic, even for a department the size of LA County. Let's see, I got a report coming in here on the kitty cat. Okay, so Spike, one of her kitties, the other kitty we gave her is very upset, and the other cat, Ceratops, has now gone into hiding. There you go. Yeah, cats, especially when you're like the #1 kitty, the last thing they want is another kitty to come in the house, and the jealousy quite crazy. I mean, they literally will cuss at you and hiss at you and everything else because they're mad at you for bringing that cat home. I don't know if Kat's watching the show tonight, but we're talking about her on the show. I hope she's okay with that. But all right, so we're continuing to watch this lowering here to see if it produces anything. We do have a couplet here. We're starting to get some very hot reds, and we're starting to get some really hot greens. When the green gets really hot, it turns into blue and white. When the red, of course, gets hot, it turns into yellow and orange. So you can see that right where he's at right there. The problem is he's going to become rain wrapped here in just a minute. That rain is just over the ridge right there, where those little bushes are. About a mile behind that, that's where the rain's at right now. Is that a tornado? Holy shit. I think I see it. Center picture. Center frame. Stand by for full screen. I think I saw it for a moment. There is a structure of something in there. All right, let me go back to here for just Johnstown, Nebraska. Let me go over here. That's going to be Brown County, Nebraska. All right, Nebraska. Brown County. All right, I got two feeds. I'm putting one in the left ear, one in the right ear. Let's see what we got here. Yep, there it is. Do you see it in there, guys? I think we've got a tornado. I'm still not 100% sure, but I do believe we've got a tornado in there. All right, that's those scanner feeds that you're hearing, that noise there. Yes, we've got a tornado, guys. There it is. There it is. Wow, there it is. It's rain wrapped. It's hard to see, but it's there. Wow. Holy crap. All right, I've got Ainsworth Fire and Brown County Rural Fire. These are the two fire districts right now that are in the path of this thing. Let me make sure my monitor is up. Yeah, quit showing yourself and show the tornado. Let's see here. Let me make sure my monitor is turned up. Monitor and output on, and monitor device. Let me go get my headphones. All right. Set that. Hold on just a second. There we go. We can see that thing. I can hear the scanners now, so I'm monitoring that. And let's see here. Let me see where we're at. I just want to make sure we're only in that one county, Central Brown. That's it.
A623 Brown County. Go ahead, A623. Yeah, we're 8 miles south of town. We're just going to sit up here for just a little bit. 23 to A61 Devon. For A623, 2040.
All right, you guys are listening to the fire departments that cover the area that's near this tornado, or that's under this tornado.
J23 to A61 Devon.
Wow. All right, so let's take a quick look here. The couplet's kind of breaking up a little bit. You can see that. The couplet is breaking up a little bit.
AC4 to Wade, go ahead.
And the J hook is breaking up. You can see it's not near as defined as earlier. So I think this thing's probably going to fade out here. It looks like it's not getting any stronger. We're going to stay with it for a few more minutes. There is still a ribbon in there. I don't see it anymore, guys. We're going to keep an eye on the side view. All right, it's still over here in the center view, so if we see it pop up again, I'll go back full screen. All right, so there we go. That was that one there. We've also got our crew up here, but all the warnings and watches are gone up here now. And these seem to have quieted out. These are the guys up here. And that's basically our two storm chasers. I don't believe I have any other storm chasers out. Nope, I don't see anybody else out. That's it. Well, there's a little bit of a mess up here near Calgary. Look at that, way up in Canada. They got severe thunderstorm warnings issued. No tornado warnings, though. All right, well, this is the only storm in town worth talking about, so let's stay on this. In the meantime, oh, let me go back and... So today, West Virginia and Kentucky, we saw some flooding there earlier today. Heat dome breaking all-time records. Triple-digit temperatures continue for the 9th consecutive day in some areas. power grids are under a lot of stress. Civil unrest erupts in downtown Los Angeles and also some activity in Atlanta. Protest-related fires and looting prompted SWAT. I couldn't find anything on that, but I'm going to go look again here in just a few minutes. Huh. Weird. Very weird. All right, that's all right. Let's do it this way. All right, so the big story right now is, whoa. Authorities have obtained a search warrant related to the explosion that killed 3 deputies in LA County facility. 3 experienced bomb squad deputies killed in a mysterious blast at Los Angeles County's facility. Homicide detectives evacuated a Santa Monica complex and are in the process of obtaining a search warrant in relation to the devastating explosion Friday morning that left multiple deputies dead at an agency's Special Enforcement Bureau office in East Los Angeles. The blast, which happened at the Bezcalus Training Center just after 7:30 a.m., killed 3 deputies assigned to the arson explosives detail. The fallen deputies, whose identities have not yet been released, had a combined of 74 years of service, according to the LA County Sheriff's Office. No injuries were Yeah, there was no further injuries, and there's no other threats to the community at this time. It says that the officials told Fox News Digital that the same personnel involved in Friday's fatal blast responded to a call Thursday at a complex in Santa Monica where they assisted the local police department in seizing explosives. It's unclear if the deputies killed on Friday were examining the explosives at the time of the blast. They said that the homicide detectives are in the process of obtaining search warrants for the Santa Monica location out of an abundance of caution. That's just weird. Okay. At this time, we've not determined that the device found yesterday have any correlation to today's critical incident. Santa Monica PD is assisting the sheriff's office in the incident and have evacuated the residents in the complex. They're in the process of locating a shelter for displaced residents. Jesus, what a mess. It's one of the biggest law enforcement agencies in the country. I mean, it's no bullshit here. It's going to be interesting to see what happened, if they can even figure out what happened. I don't know. All right, we lost the video on our storm chaser. I don't know what the hell. All right, so that's where we're at with that. So let's say hi to everybody. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Galactic, how's it going tonight? We've got Junior, thank you for coming in. And Brandon, thank you for being here. And, of course, everybody else that I've already said hi to. We are monitoring Brown County rural fire and also Ainsworth fire. However, that tornado seems to be weakening.
That's when kiss cams go wrong.
I don't think it actually did any damage.
Sparking an online frenzy. The New York Post dubs it
news.
Dumbotron. Alexis McAdams joins us from the New York newsroom with all the details.
I don't know what that noise is. That's weird.
Yeah, you gotta watch that, and you kind of almost cringe, and you can see that guy is, you know, he's laughing, and then he looks pretty scared, thinking, "Oh my gosh!"
All right, so I'm watching for other breaking news. If anybody knows of anything, let me know.
We're talking about these two who were caught in the kiss cam, and Coldplay's frontman at the concert calling him out, saying, "Did we just expose a big secret?" Watch.
Oh. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair
Weird.
or they're just very shy.
Well, the two quickly
I don't know
ducked
why,
out of view where they tried to. The woman even threw her
so much
hands
noise
on her
on these
face trying
scanner
to hide her
feeds.
identity.
All right.
But it was too late. That's not how the internet works. These sleuths identifying the duo as Andy Byron, the CEO of the company named Astronomer, and his chief human resources officer, Kristen Cabot, the head of HR. Cabot is reportedly recently divorced, but
Well, the
Byron
7-2
appears
is still
to be
doing
married,
good,
or at
guys.
least he
We've
was. According to
we've held
reports,
40,
his
50,
wife
60
removed
people
her
over there
married
all
name
day
from her
long.
Facebook
It's
page
been very
before she
encouraging.
deleted it
I've
altogether.
gotten
The
about
internet
10,000
cannot
views on
look
there
over
in
this
2
viral
days,
clip. If you look at your feed,
and
this
the
is all
viewer
you're gonna
hours
see.
are
We know
amazing.
that
So
Byron has
anybody
been the
that's
head
been
of
helping me
Astronomer,
with
which is
that
a data
by
company
just
based
leaving
in
it on at night or
Cincinnati
whatever,
since
I really appreciate it.
2023. Cabot joined the company a year later, and in a press
I
release
also
we
have
found,
the
Julian, Byron
FT8
said
channel up
she
now,
is the
and I've
perfect
got
fit
the
for this
New
company,
York
and
City
Cabot
scanner
said
up
she was
now.
really energized by
And
our
tomorrow
conversations
I
with
hope to
Byron.
get
The
2
viral
more
moment
up.
was posted on TikTok and viewed millions of
I'm
times.
sorry,
It
guys.
went
I am
6
so
million
tired
times
tonight.
as
You
of
have no
now.
idea.
The woman who posted it told the New York Post, "Hey, play stupid games, win stupid prizes." She said she didn't feel bad about posting this online. A fake statement also reportedly from Byron talking about this was posted by a parody account.
It's been a very long day.
That's made the rounds, but that's
Very
not the
long
case.
day.
He did not
All right.
comment. We reached out to the two senior execs and their company, Astronomer, for comment, but we haven't.
Yeah,
heard
we're
back.
trying
But,
to,
you know, as you know, Jillian, from all these
trying to
stories
see
being
what
shared online,
feeds
this isn't
work,
gonna go
what
away
people
anytime
want to
soon,
hear.
so we'll see if they
You know,
comment.
what do people want to know? What do you want to hear? What towns do you want to hear scanner feeds
I don't
in?
know why. This is not funny. I don't know
what?
why I'm smiling, but we're gonna leave it there.
I'm
I think
sorry,
it's
I've yawned
shocking,
4
you know? I
times.
think
This
people
is
are like,
incredible.
What the heck were they doing? So.
It's very sad for that guy's
Ugh,
family.
this
obviously.
is,
All right, Bill.
This has been kind of kicking my ass this week because I've been doing this every day.
Co-host of the Money Show on Fox Business, and Deborah Lee, Parlor Brand Voice here in New York. A day to both of
I don't
you.
know what that
New
noise
York
is. I keep
Post
hearing it.
Has Dumbotron. Yeah. Deborah.
Well, the
let's
one
see
good
here.
positive of
Yeah,
this,
I've got
because
the,
cheating is awful,
FT8
it's nice
monitor.
to see that society hasn't fully morally decayed and we still despise cheating. Every single person on social media has rallied together that this is awful, this person deserves to be exposed. So at least that's a good sign for some health of American society, right?
I could
Give me
not
just a
have said it
second
any
here,
better.
guys.
That's a very good take. I like that take.
Thank you.
Brian, you're
Karma,
right.
you know?
I think what you need to remember is when there's a Jumbotron in the room, you got to be careful, okay? They went to a place with a huge screen where you could show up. So they used to have an old saying, you know, if you don't want it on the front page of the newspaper, don't put it in an email. If you don't want it on the Jumbotron, don't do it at a concert.
That's a good
it's
line.
the wrong
Yeah.
place for this.
So he has 2 kids, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. We just heard what Alexis said about his wife.
Yeah.
She like deleted all of her.
Got rid of the social media, yeah.
Change her last name.
She, the Cabot woman has 1
Go
kid.
ahead,
She was hired in November.
Yes.
She's running human resources.
Well,
Yeah, we're just
maybe
starting to
first
get some
ones.
manual
What
here.
has America been through for the past 10 years? Home record? That's what it stands
I mean,
for?
yeah, and if you look at this, they look like
Karma.
16-year-olds. Hey, I think cheating is an abomination, okay?
Copy
And
that.
this
How
man
big?
has a wife, he has children, these kids are gonna have to watch and see this. They don't look, I would be devastated if I
maybe
was his
just a
wife.
little
This is
bit
not
bigger.
just cheating. This is a 16-year-old love affair. The way they're holding each other, it's like a high school crush.
All right, so
I
they're
think that's
starting to get
worse
some
than
hail out
To
there.
that point, I was talking about the kids.
I just want to show you guys what I got going on right now. This first one I want to show you. This is
we're laughing at sort of the absurdity.
this is what
of
it
the
looks
fact that
like.
you've
This
got
is a
CEO and
give me
his
just
HR
1 second.
I think it's
This
actually
is
interesting to think about what the
FT8.
company does with this.
And for those
Okay,
of
what
you
does
who are
Astronomer
not
have a
into
CEO
ham
for?
radio,
I mean, basically they're hired to have
FT8
great
is
judgment,
a
make
way
good
to
calls,
talk
and it's
very
good
long
talk moments.
distances
And the
using
HR
digital,
person is there to make
and it's
sure
called a
everybody
weak
plays by the
signal
rules.
digital mode. And I just
If
wanted
I'm
to
the
show you
forward of
guys
that
this is what the
company and
this
I'm
is what
looking at
that
this
channel looks
moment,
like.
I think it's
And you can see
I
all the
think they
calls
have to
coming
let
in
her
and what
go
states
because
they're
of
in,
the
what
role she
countries
played
they're
out,
in,
what she-
how many
This is
miles
what
away
she
they are.
endorses in the job.
This
I
tells
don't
you
see how
all
they can
kinds
let
of
her
information
go
about the
and not
stations
let
that are
him- I
talking
think
to
they're
each
very
other.
good.
This is
That
what it
statement
looks
that
like
came
on
out
the
last night that was all
waterfall.
over
It's
the
pretty
internet,
cool.
I thought it was real.
Yeah.
Everybody thought it was real. And
And if
apparently
you're
it was
studying
not even close
FT8
to being real.
or
We'll see
you
what
know
they
any of this
say
kind of ham
in
radio
time
stuff,
today. Another story here. Jason Kelsey,
that's
played center for
pretty
the
cool. You
Philadelphia
know
Eagles.
that this gives
He's
you a
a great
way to
football player. He's
put your
retired
signal
now.
out there, and then
He
you
was
can go and
saying on
see
his
if we
podcast
can
that
hear your
he needs his
signal
wife
on
to
this.
get him to
It
get
works
the
pretty
off
good.
the
So
tower.
it's kind of a way to test
I
your
think
signal,
that
which is neat.
What I respond to really well is nagging. Please nag the out of me. Tell me to get my lazy up and take the trash out. I don't like, if you tell me to take the trash out, I'm not gonna be like, Oh, I can't believe
That thing
she's
is
telling me to
still
take the
rolling
trash
up there, guys. I mean, it still wants to produce a tornado. It just can't quite do it. It's drying.
Exactly what he just said.
Why are you looking at me?
Look
We're
at that.
getting a lot of bad karma from these topics today, but I think that this is why a lot of divorces happen. Women do not want to have to ask. Everybody wonders, what does a woman want? What's the secret to a woman's happiness? Do the things we want without us having to ask you. If you have to nag your husband to take out the
It's
trash,
drying.
that's not a partner. That's your babysitter.
All right,
Being
so
a wife is
anyway,
not being the manager of your husband. You should be equal partners. He should help you. You shouldn't have to
And then,
nag
of
him
course,
after
the
this
other
many
one
years.
we do
He's like, I'm not
is
gonna do it
the
unless I'm nagged.
7-2.
What are you, 4 years old?
Brian, how long you been married?
25 years.
7-2 is
How many
like
kids?
a lot of people
And
hate
you
it
on the couch?
over in ham radio land because the
personal, isn't it?
7-2
No,
is
here's
like
the thing. Here's
it
what I learned
represents
25
everything
years.
that's
15
bad
years
about
of
ham
coaching
radio.
analogy, right?
Well,
I want
you know,
to
not
coach-
really.
but a
It
coach
just
coaches
it's a
you
bunch
to
of guys
anticipate
having a good
things, right?
time
You
on
gotta
there,
read the defense. So
and
when you're in
I
your
can
home
show you what that
and you
looks
see
like.
the
Here's
trash
what it
can is
sounds
full,
like.
you gotta go
I
do
don't
the
think there's
trash can,
anybody
right?
on
Don't wait
there
for the
right
coach
now,
to come down
actually.
on you. I did a lot of that in the first 5, 10, 15 years of marriage. 25 years in, it works better if you read the defense and anticipate what's coming, man. You end up on the couch less
So
often.
Kelsey can learn something from you.
I think Kelsey, listen, I got a little experience on this one.
I like it. Nice to see you, Brad. Deborah, thanks for coming on. Okay. We played it safe.
Oh, Brian, not here.
I think
I'm going to say a prayer for us tonight.
I think we're good.
Nobody's
and
perfect
for,
here.
and for me. That's right. All right. 25 passes.
I wanted to play it for you guys, but it don't seem to be doing it.
It's weird.
I know it's got sound because there wouldn't be 47 people in there listening to it if the sound wasn't working. Why am I not hearing it on this?
Yeah, Monday we had some pretty good sized storm come through here and drop the tree out on the line, on the property line, crush the fence. But ain't nothing but a thing. That's normal MO as far as damage from the hurricane from last year. Has been working on a bunch of junk at the fight right now, and got it running, man.
This is anything that's different. What I do
That
think
is
is
so
slightly unusual is that they actually put out a statement addressing the swelling that he has in his legs.
Transparency.
But they have not always done that. They have not always been forthcoming about his health. So I thought that was a little amazing.
Yeah, it's something to do with this. I don't know.
Hold on, if y'all stop screaming at the table, maybe I can actually respond.
Supposedly.
Hold on.
Supposedly.
Okay.
That's where we are now.
Hold on a second.
It's weird tonight, guys. I'm going to be going soon.
Thank you for bearing that. All right.
Just sucks.
Okay, part two. Part two.
I'm sorry, I'm just not into it tonight. It's been a very long week.
I mean, Scott, did you hear from his doctors?
I mean, all I know is I went to the Republican National Convention and he had
that would be no.
a bandage on his ear.
All right. I don't.
He had blood on his face. Where did it
He's
come
working on here. I don't understand
Why?
that.
Why am we?
Gentlemen, Sheree, gentlemen, just 1 second.
When I went through menopause, I was upset about what was happening to my hair. I started taking Nutrafol, my hair regained its thickness. There are certain parts of aging that you can't control, but thanks to Nutrafol, hair isn't one of them.
I have no idea where that music's coming from.
President Trump and Ukraine's leader are said to be working on a deal that would supply Kyiv with additional American weapons in exchange for something the U.S. needs.
All right, I'm going to kill those scanners for now because it's pretty much through that area now.
Here's Chief National Security.
I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm getting pretty frustrated.
Eastern Flank Deterrence Line.
The top U.S. Army commander in Europe with a stark warning to Russia days after its former prime minister proposed launching preemptive strikes against NATO countries. General C.D. Donahue says NATO has a plan to neutralize and seize Russia's Kaliningrad, a missile-packed Russian exclave between Poland and Lithuania. Quote, our forces and allies can wipe it off the face of the earth faster than ever before, adding urgency to a new mega weapons deal being hashed out by
That is so
Presidents
weird.
Trump and Zelensky.
Ukraine can sell to the United States of America a large number of drones. In turn, I am discussing with President Trump so that Ukraine can buy the weapons, primarily air defense. This is truly a mega deal, win-win.
The U.S. would gain from Ukraine's battlefield expertise with converted off-the-shelf commercial drones like the ones that recently launched a surprise attack from behind enemy lines and took out most of Russia's long-range bombers.
U.S. bases are
I give up. I don't know what the hell's going on.
The Army just signed a $43 million contract with Epirus for a high-powered microwave counter-drone technology known as Leonidas, which creates a field of energy that pulses and fries incoming drones.
Is similar, very much so, to a force field like we've seen in the movies.
Defense Secretary Hicks says building on the replicator program started under the last administration launched a new drone initiative earlier this month.
Jesus, I have no idea what's going on right now. Yeah, it's definitely a low news day. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My headphones are all screwed up. I can't hear what's going on and out there. I don't know. Anyway, this is the 7.2. This is what it looks like if you're over there. And you can see what the propagation is right here on 40 meters. You can see all the information down here. Everything's right there. You can see the waterfall. And of course, what you hear is what you're hearing now.
Anyway, hurry on us back out. Let the performers at it, man. Nice hearing you, man. You and Mama and the kids have a good weekend. We're going to kick it.
Anyway, it's kind of like CB for ham radio, basically. And I put it up mostly because other people don't like it, just because they don't like it. And so I put it up. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, I am. I'm going to call it. I've been on for 2 hours. Or no, I'm sorry. What? I'm looking at the wrong screen. I've been on for about an hour. And I'm very tired tonight. When I get off here, I still have to produce weekend show stuff before I can go to bed. I got one that airs at 6 a.m. I love hearing noises, and it's like, what? There's nobody in here but me. What could be clicking? That's somebody on the 520. That's the call channel. All right, anyway. Yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. I'm leaving the 7.2 up. If you guys want to carry on the conversation over there, that would be great. I'll put that link back up here. I've got it right here. If you guys want to go back over there and chat, sorry, I will be here more. I may come on remember last Saturday? I came on for hours last Saturday because it was busy. Okay, I may be here, I may not. Let's see how it goes. If it's busy, I will be here because I will be in studio working on stuff. If it's busy and I got stuff to go on with, I will go on with it. So that's cool. Anyway, let's see. All right, I just put the link in for the other channel if you guys want to go over there. There's 45 people in over there, and they're listening to the 7.2. All right, I guess that's about it. Good luck to my little kitty that I just adopted out today. I think she'll be. She's in a great home now with great folks, and this is their second cat they've adopted from me. We take them in here, we get them fixed, we adopt them out, we do the whole thing, and there you go. All right, good night, everybody. We will be in tomorrow night, same bat time, same bat channel. I may come in maybe tomorrow night. Let's see what it looks like. I'll come in earlier or later, depending. Just keep your notifications on. I don't know what else to say. And then Sunday for sure, and back to next week, we'll be doing the whole thing. So there you go. And you guys have a good one out there. This is Starship Adventures Live from Southwest Florida. And we'll see you guys next time right here on Starship Studios. Starship, yeah, that. I'm so damn tired. I don't even know where I work. All right, guys, I'll see you.